Hey guys, welcome to another Depression Diaries. So I know it's been a little bit of time, like a week and a half since my last one. We've had lots of things going on. First big thing that you will notice is my background's changed again. We've got the office very nearly fully sorted now. We've got all but one of our shelving units in because we couldn't afford the last one because they were like 50 quid a pop. And so that's like we've managed to unbox most of our collection from storage, which was nice. We managed to empty like 8 boxes of things, which makes life a bit more bearable and a bit more funky because, you know, I got my Harleys going, and I got my Sonicos, and I got my sexy figures behind me that you can't see, that they're blocked purposely. So yeah, we got office space, somewhere that I can actually retreat and feel like I'm working. I got a new microphone set up, so that's all sorted. We do have a couple of little things to change on the office front. We're going to eventually be building new desks. Like I said, we've got one more shelving unit to go in. Sorry about that. And yeah. But that shouldn't involve me being off stream for like 4 days again, which will be nice. That was quite stressful, however. I really don't deal with doing this stuff very well. I get stressed out really easily. I don't deal with change too good. Once it's happened, I'm fine. But actually going through the motions of changing something, I'm just like, nope. I just can't do it. Other things. Oh, yeah. Last Tuesday, which I think was one of the last times, it was around last Tuesday, was the last time I did a Depression Diaries. Rafe Paul and I had a bit of an altercation with a BMW driver in our local area. What happened was, basically, where we live, there's like a car dealership, and there's some parking spaces because there's like a takeaway, and then there's down the road there's a little mini supermarket because we're a little like village, which for some reason villages always seem to have like car dealerships near them or garages near them. I don't know why around here, but so we were crossing the road, wanted to go home. I literally just gotten back from my therapy session, and with where the parking spaces are, you have to step ever so slightly into the road to see around the cars. So we're there, not far enough out that anything can hit us, just far enough out that we can see round safely without walking straight out. So we did that, and then this BMW driver pulls right in and pulls like that far away from Rafe Paul's legs, and so the arse end of his car is in the road, and then like he's really close to us, and he kept revving his engine and kind of inching forward, so we kept moving out and out and out to get away from him, until eventually he pushed us into the road. We didn't have any choice but to literally step out into traffic to get away from him because we just felt like he was going to run us over. We did kind of tap on his window, and I started off very politely, saying that, you know, it's double yellows here, there is a car park around the corner that he could easily go parked in and just walked round, and he's like, oh no, I going to the garage, double yellows don't apply to me. And it's just like, I think they do. At which point he got quite rude, and I lost my temper with him, which is, I haven't lost my temper in a long time. I haven't lost my temper since I broke up with my last boyfriend, actually. So that's a good 4 or 5 years. Was the last time I actually lost my temper to the point where I shouted at someone. I am one of these people, I'm very passive in that way. I will get angry, but I will be quiet about it and I'll deal with it in a different way. So that threw me for the rest of the week. I spent the rest of the week being very anxious, not wanting to be around people. I had a real hard time recording, which is why we decided to do the office thing, because it meant that we could focus on something else and keep me busy. So yeah, what really pissed me off is I'd had such a good day, because that day was the first day that I was able to go into town on my own and I didn't have a panic attack. I didn't have to go like, oh god, I've got to find somewhere safe. I just walked around town. I was a little edgy, but I was actually able to walk around town for the first time in months without freaking out. So it was meant to be a day that I was really proud of myself and celebrating, and then this guy goes and sets me back, so that sucked. Yeah, so that happened. What else? What else have we been missing this week? Obviously I've had my therapy. Those sessions are getting a lot more personal, so I haven't been doing a lot of in-depth on them because we're not so much going over techniques as my predominant issues, which I didn't think you guys would find that interesting. I mean, if you want to know about them and how we're working through my personal flaws, then, you know, let me know in the comments. I can certainly gear my in-depths and Depression Diaries towards those. Oh, random bit of exciting news. I've lost enough weight to wear real bras again. I've pretty much been in sports bras for the last almost year, where I've had so much weight, and getting bras that fitted my back size was just a nightmare unless I wanted to spend a ton of money. So I just stuck with sports bras, and they were uncomfortable, but I'm in super, like, real bras again. They're butt ugly because bras apparently for big boobs are butt ugly, but yeah, so that positive bit of news that made me happy that I'm actually in bras again, and that something has bitten me as a result. I'm blaming that. Been helping Rafe Paul out with his recording setups and things like that as well, so you'll see more content from him. It's been super fun, like, doing recordings with Rafe Paul, because we don't get to spend a whole lot of time together, and the fact that we can kind of incorporate the work thing with the chill thing is nice. And probably lastly, I have a new schedule. I have an actual schedule which I will put here. So that is going to be my schedule from now on. Depression Diaries will be once a week, just because I think that will work better with the format. I want to look at kind of doing my streaming and basically making this into a full-time thing. I am going to do a separate video on the schedule as a whole, and what each of the kind of things that are on it are going to be, so I won't touch on that too much here. But yeah, sorry it's medium length. It probably should have been longer given as how long I've been away, but as they're going weekly now, they're probably going to be averaging about 8 to 10 minutes. So yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. I hope I haven't bored you too much. As always, stay safe, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.